What's going on, guys? It's time for the worst of the week, the creme de la crap, the nuggets of corn and the shit. I am Drew with Comics Elite, here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
Yeah, so it's time for the Skippets and the Mez of the week for June 7th, 2022. My Skippets and Mez were relatively even. I had, what is all that?
Skip it.
Okay, that's fair. I think there's one, if it's in your mez, there's one in particular. If it's in your mez, I may end up pulling it out. We'll talk about it at the same time because there is one redeeming story in it outside of everything else. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's get with the mez.
Okay.
I'm coming out swinging. Guns blazing.
Okay.
All right.
I think I might know.
Miss Me Out number 1.
I got that too.
Hey! Kyle. Nepotism is bad, Kyle. You kissing ass, Kyle. Your kiss ass shoes. Your kiss ass shirt.
Kiss ass.
Kiss ass, Kyle. You kiss ass. Jesus, you're kiss ass. So it's a meh. It's not bad. I caught one error in it. I sent it to Sean. I was like,
there was a grammatical error.
Yes, I sent it to Sean. I'm like, hey, I sent it to Sean Murphy. Hey, there's a little error here. Yeah,
you missed a letter.
Yes.
It.
So it's the Merc. So the way it opens up, it was how the original one was originally published with the Merc Gala and everything.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, it's the weaker part of this comic.
Yes.
The best part is the latter half when we
Yes.
get the origin, the backstory of Miss Meow and Catfight. That's when it gets really interesting.
Well, that's what I needed because this is a number 1.
Yeah.
And if you've never read any of the previous stuff, which I haven't, I was just like, who? I was trying to remember who these characters were, and it's like, okay, thank you for the backstory.
Yeah.
Would have been like, it's just I needed more of that.
It really felt like I was reading Young Blood number 1, where you're just kind of where you're just thrown into the world, and the heroes, the mercs, are celebrities, much like in Young Blood number 1. And I don't want to say it's as incoherent as Young Blood number 1, but it's you're just like, okay, you're kind of following it. You're trying to follow it along. What's going on here? Yeah. But like I said, the latter half of this, it gets really good with Miss Meow and Catfight. The beginning of it, the first half, it's like, it's not bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second half, I would say is much. I was more invested in that part of it, I guess. I'm like, okay, I want to know more about these characters.
Yeah.
The first part, it's like, okay, they're at a gala and some jokes, and it's fine. The jokes weren't bad; they were pretty good. No, but
courtesy of Aaron Sparrow came in and reworked the script and everything. Yep,
bravo, it was good.
Yep.
So this wasn't bad.
Yes, I agree. Yeah,
See?
yeah. Kiss ass, kiss ass shoes.
Is this Sean?
Kiss
ass?
I
had no idea.
That's Tristan.
Oh,
That's Tristan. Oh, it's Merc. Oh, Merc Publishing. Oh, yeah. Oh, so I was just saying kiss ass for no reason?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about that?
I had no idea.
Okay. There we go. All right. Next one I got is Fortnite Marvel Zero War. It's actually the title is Fortnite X Marvel Zero War number 1.
And I has Dark Crisis.
Oh, no, I got that.
Saving that later.
I was saving that for later. That was gonna be the grand finale of the mess.
Okay.
So I was gonna talk about.
Is it ever? I will talk about Venom number 8.
Whoa, you better be damn glad Sean's not here to hear you say that.
Why?
Okay.
Did you really like this?
He liked it. I liked it. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed it much more than this.
Okay. That is
this
for me.
Okay. It's understandable. However, the reason why I made this a mess is because we're not gamers.
No,
I don't play video games at all whatsoever.
I don't play anymore. I don't have time.
Yeah, we're adults.
Yeah,
we have lives.
Yes.
I understand there is a significant number of people who like Fortnite.
There's a lot.
Yes, and there's a lot of characters in here.
Yes,
much more so than there was in the DC one, where it's like
big time. I
have no clue who these guys are.
Yep.
This comic is like exposition dump. The comic
is insane.
Yes,
the amount of backstory that they go into this. I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah. It's like literally, I'm like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber at the bar, like, no, and I don't care.
Yeah,
I got halfway into this and I stopped.
I did too.
I had to stop. I'm like, I tried, but there's nothing fun about it.
No.
and it's not as fun or well paced as the DC version.
Correct.
What's great about the DC one is that it was mysterious. You're with Batman.
Yep.
You're thrown into the world. You don't know what's going on. You're kind of discovering it with him because he doesn't know where Fortnite is. I don't know what Fortnite is, so I'm discovering it along the way. But this one is just like exposition dump of Fortnite, the comic. It's
this is what a Zero event, and I'm just like, you already lost me, and I already don't care.
Yeah. This is a big strike 1, 2, and 3. If you're a comic book reader, this is gonna be very boring. But if you're a Fortnite enthusiast, I'm sure you'll love this and think it's the best comic ever. So, it's a meh for me.
I'm surprised I wasn't to skip it.
Well, like I said, there will probably be Fortnite fans who've never read a comic who may pick this up and be like, "This is so great," and like, no, not exactly, but
those 5 people out there that will play Fortnite and read this comic will enjoy it thoroughly. Venom 8. So this is a key.
Yes, key.
First war symbiote. Whatever.
Yeah,
this thing. I didn't know what to make of it. We get a time jump in this.
Yeah,
and
it's fun.
I wasn't along with it. I didn't like it.
Weren't along with it. You didn't like it.
I didn't have fun with this.
What?
With Venom Lethal Protector out now, more fun with that than this. I completely forgot about this story for a while. Did this get delayed? Because
probably.
I can't remember the last issue.
The last one was like that when they're doing like a 1970s TV up where they're fighting biker gangs in Southern California.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sons of Anarchy showing up for no reason. Yeah. And so it's like, wait, now we're in the future for some reason and they don't explain. And then we get Kang showing up and they have a sword fight.
Well, it's cool. It's cool. I dig it. It's hip. It's fly. It's dope. But we do know it's established earlier on, if you remembered, Kyle, that Eddie can time jump and he can jump bodies, because he's linked. He's the core, the symbiotes. So in this, he jumps to the future, and sure enough, he meets Kang and someone else who somehow knew he was going to be there.
Someone else.
I wonder who that could be.
Don't know.
Who would know that he would be there?
Don't know. Don't care. I didn't have fun with this. I like Kang as a character, but when you're sword fighting, I'm just like, okay, this is so dumb. No. I can't do it. I can't. I couldn't do it. I wasn't on board with it. I know it's a first appearance, so if you want to get it for that, go right ahead. But the cover's not bad, and the art's pretty decent. But
Brian Hitch. Yeah,
it's a meh. No. It's all right.
All right. Next meh I've got is Savage Avengers #2.
Really?
Yeah.
I have this one made shock. Batman 124.
I think that was.
Did I skip it?
No, it wasn't a skip. It I guess it got bumped out of my top 10. Just I may or may not have a few of my honorable mentions.
And that's fine.
Yeah. It's not the best issue of the series. I'll say that.
It's not the best issue of the series.
No.
Abyss is back.
Yeah.
Or are they?
Yeah.
Appearances appear deceptive.
Yes, they are. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Yeah, because the more I think, it's just I had the most difficult time trying to figure out where to place this comic. I really did.
I thought this was pretty lazy.
Well, it's his final issue. And Josh Williams' final issue before Chip takes over. And you can kind of tell because Josh, he's working on Dark Crisis, which
maybe. So it's another one of those Batman having to tell somebody don't kill.
Yeah.
How many of those have we had? 1 billion at this point, and it's just like.
And how many has he let kill?
It's
like Ghostmaker. How many times has he let Ghostmaker get away with killing?
Yep.
Or Harley. Or Jason Todd. Jason fucking Todd.
But they're sorry.
Well, like I said, if I ever get a hold of the Batman family, I am tossing Jason Todd's ass in jail.
He needs to. He's got a lot of atoning to do.
Yes, he does. Quite a bit. Yeah.
So this one, it just felt lazy. I felt like I've read it before. The backup is a prequel to the Poison Ivy story. So if you don't read that first, you're going to read Poison Ivy 1 and be like.
I'm not. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be surprised by Poison Ivy #1. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be pleasantly surprised, I think, by Poison Ivy #1.
So the backup. Read the backup.
Backup is
first.
the best part. Backup is the best part of this comic.
Read the backup first before Poison Ivy #1. If you have to pick this book up, just read the backstory. This front main story is the same story we've gotten for years about Batman teaching somebody not to kill
and using a parallel from something in his life.
Yes, it's like okay, thank you, Batman.
Yeah, I just need that the more you know logo going across.
Basically, yeah. I thought it was lazy.
Yeah. This is his send off, and Josh, it was, it was better than Tynan's run. I'll say that.
Yes.
All right, next one I got is Savage Avengers #2.
I have DC Pride.
Let's go and talk about that. Yeah.
I assume this was an honorable mention for you, and that's fine. Top 10.
No, it wasn't. It was in my skip. It's like okay. I was really struggling with this. Another one. What was the dollar value on this? What was the? Is this a $10 book?
Is it really? I don't even see a price on this.
Oh,
$10.
$10.
$10.
So okay, it's $10, guys. Now, bear in mind, most of these stories in here, are absolute garbage.
Yes.
And Damian Wayne in this is written completely out of character as pretty much a puppet for whomever needs to be lifted up positively. It's like that's not Damian Wayne. It's stupid and it's lazy. And Connor Hawke, no, he's not asexual. Sorry,
I don't think he was.
No, he's not. I mean, he was raised in a monastery, took a vow of celibacy. So when he left and came to the outside world and was shocked and nervous around Western women, there you go. That's fun. That's creative.
That's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain Chuck Dixon never ever intended for him to be asexual, especially when he had him making out with a woman on a cover of one of his comics.
It was a fluke.
But the way hey, we got to deal with it now. He's nothing more than asexual now. That's all he is.
That's all everybody's going to be at some point.
Nope. It doesn't matter where he came from, his origins, time spent in the monastery, being an archer. He's just asexual. He's just a tool. And that is garbage. So, but like I said, there is one gleam in this book. It's at the very end. Kevin,
I didn't get that far.
You didn't get that far?
Nope.
Okay. So it comes with a warning because there is some language and dealt with stuff that actually did happen to this guy. It's a story by Kevin Conroy.
Oh, okay.
The voice of Batman. Yeah. So he grew up gay and he was closeted. So for like 30 some odd years, he only came out like a few years ago, I think. So it's pretty much dealt with him growing up and kind of when he got the role Batman, kind of paralleling it to him as Bruce Wayne, having dual identities, trying to be straight, and then pretending to be Batman. So but so he talks about growing up in the 80s, dealing with all the prejudice and just how, talking with the AIDS epidemic and all that stuff, just how it's pretty bad if you're gay back in the 80s,
It's no bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah.
And it's a very heartfelt, sincere story, although it's a very common story, from stories from the 80s and 90s, because look, in our family, we have an uncle.
Yes.
He's gay.
Yes.
He was closeted for many years.
Yes, he was.
He was married, had kids. And he's gay, and he is HIV, living with HIV.
Yes,
he's HIV positive.
Yes, he is.
Lived all these years with it.
Mm-hmm.
But we've dealt with it. So keyboard warriors, swinging a miss.
Yes.
It's not a uncommon tale.
No.
But I'll say this, the diversity hires in this comic don't have to deal with almost half of the shit he had to deal with 30 years ago.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, now you have to identify yourself as that.
Yes.
But it's like, who cares? First of all, it doesn't matter. And this DC Pride, DC propaganda 2022, DC pandering.
They're not stories.
They're pandering.
They are not stories.
Yes.
The only one that comes close is the Batwoman story. That is it.
Yes. They're just pandering to an audience clearly with this. And it's like, is it worth $10? Hell no. It's not worth $10. But if this is what you want and this is what you're about and this is what you feel like is important to you, go right ahead and spend your $10 on it.
I would suggest just pick it up at a comic book shop, flip to the very last story about Kevin Conroy, then get that little tear out, then put it back. Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next one I've got is Savage Avengers number 2.
I have Amazing Spider-Man number 3.
You know what? The more I think about it, that's another one I really struggle with.
It could go either way. Some of this is good.
Yeah.
Some of this is pretty dumb.
So because of that, let's go ahead and talk about it. Yeah. Real quick, the good part about this, the stuff with him and Tombstone.
100%.
That's
what this comic should have been.
Yes, absolutely.
That's all it should have been. Is Tombstone beating the living shit out of Peter,
which is amazing. Yes. And then you get Tombstone's backstory when he was a kid growing up, talking about man and animals. You know how you respect animals more than men. It's like this is fucking great stuff.
It's awesome.
And then you hit the brakes, slam on the brakes, and talk about Tombstone's daughter and Robbie's son getting married. And then before that, you have the Mary Jane's Captain Sabaho.
Yes.
Yeah, her sugar daddy, pretty much going to pay off Peter's debt's like, whoa, Zeb Wells. No. You're not gonna don't sell this bullshit here. You're not gonna get us to fall for this guy.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
First off, he's coming to tell Peter to leave them alone.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Which would have been a cool tense scene.
Yes,
potentially.
Absolutely.
That could have been good.
Yes.
That's kind of how it should have started with him and confronting Peter.
Then it ends with Peter, hitting his chest.
Yeah. In the mirror.
Yeah.
MJ and Peter forever on his chest. That could have been a tense scene, and then you see Tombstone show up and throw him in the trunk of a car or something.
Yes,
but I love the fact that like Tombstone's beating the shit out of him, and he's like, "I don't care who you are under the mask."
No, yeah, I love it. Yeah,
it's so awesome. And when he leaves him down in the subway just to die, which he won't, but it's like I liked this stuff. It's all the other tangential stuff. It's like quit cutting away from this.
Yes,
and the art.
There are moments where John Romita Jr.'s art in this does look damn good. Like I said, when you got, I wouldn't mind having the page where Peter is just like leaned over, beat the shit. Like that's the page I want right there. That's amazing.
And then other times it just looks bad.
Everyone looks like a blockhead.
Yeah, and they got really weird lips at times, and I'm just like, I don't know what he's going for, but this is such a weird book. And that's why I put it as a meh, because I'm like, I really don't know what else to do with it.
It's like I said, there are moments where are great. There are moments where like, this sucks.
Yes. Highest of highs,
out.
Lowest of lows. Like that's been ASM feels like this new run. It's just, you can't get out of your own way.
But I will say this is probably the best of the 3 so far we've had. Yeah.
Yes. I felt the most out of it. I felt something like, crap, like stakes. And then you got that bunny chick showing up.
It's like, whoa, wait. It's like I said, you just slamming the brakes, right when it's getting good. It's like, not gradually ebbing away, like slamming the brakes on what's happening.
Yeah, it's like he's literally getting pummeled, and then you cut to the next page, and it's like,
what?
Really?
No!
He's getting a hit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a weird book.
Yeah.
Very odd pace. It's okay.
Next one I got is Savage Avengers number 2.
My last. Okay. You talk about that. Then I got one left.
So this one,
I have it as a skip it. We can talk about it.
Yeah. But one positive I'll say. 2 positives about this I'll say.
Okay.
1, there's no Moon Girl in this.
This is true.
This is terrific. It's just Devil Dinosaur.
That's true.
And 2, the art by Carlos Magno.
Yes, I would say the art. I said the art by far is the best. Thing about this book. Everything else
about this is you said the story is stupid.
Yes.
Especially when he gets to the end, how they all manage to barely survive Deathlock.
Yeah.
He does have one cool moment though when he's building that gun, like in that blacksmith room or whatever. It's like that's pretty cool. But
there's some cool scenes with him. And it's like what are you doing with Deathlock? Like everyone writes him differently.
Yes.
Nobody knows how strong or how weak a Deathlock is.
It's like right when it gets to the staple point in this, that's when it really gets stupid. When Weapon H is what happens to him. It's like that head slappingly stupid. Like, really, are we doing this with Weapon H?
It's like one more thing to add to this character.
Did you notice he was drawn just like Logan? Like there was a moment. There's a moment where he's not Weapon H, but he's got his 3 claws out and his hair and beard. Like
I thought it was.
I thought it was Logan. I'm like,
when did he show up?
It was like, oh no, that's Weapon H. That's what he looks like. I'm like, so Weapon H looks like Logan? I did not know this.
I was completely taken aback. I'm like, well, because I had to go back and look. I'm like, wait, when did Wolverine show up?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's like, I really, they should have just cut that character completely, and Devil Dinosaur just disappeared at the end of the story.
Yeah, there was a cool gladiator fight.
But at the very end, he pops up out of Cloak's cloak, and then wait, he's not on the boat. He's not in the water. I'm like, where the hell did Devil Dinosaur go?
Out.
Okay, yeah, sure. This story is bonkers.
It really is.
No, there's no focus. Yeah,
no focus.
Yeah,
what could be fun.
And one thing I don't appreciate: Black Knight is written like an idiot.
Yes,
again.
Yes, there's just too many characters.
No, not just, and 2 of them aren't really set. What the fuck are Cloak and Dagger doing here? I'm like, you guys aren't Savage. What the hell are you here?
No, and not Daredevil.
Yeah, not Daredevil. Yeah,
it's like, get out of here.
Following Matt's not kill policy. I'm like, no. Everything about this is wrong. Yeah,
you don't know this character clearly.
No.
All right.
Next one I got is Legion of X number 2.
Skip her for me.
Okay, it's fair. Like I thought, like this one of the 2 we got this week, this is the better of the ones so far. I felt. So it pretty much deals with David, or Legion, if you will, and making a choice that's going to cost him his soul.
Yeah.
But it's just a soul, right? Who needs that? Yeah, he's an evil plant pot. He doesn't need that. Yeah. And then it kind of deals with the same thing at the very end with Banshee. But it's all right. It's just
there were 2 lines of dialogue I really hated in this.
Which one was that?
Speaking to Banshee, somebody said, "Your mind's a little ouchy."
Yes, I wrote that down. Like, what does that? What the fuck does that mean?
Is even
your
that?
Mind's a little ouchy. I'm like,
huh? Your mind's a little ouchy. Like, it is. It's that. What the hell is even that? Like, it is. I read that. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh, and he, once again, like he was made into a skin suit not too long ago. So he's back and walking around now. So, like, once again, nothing matters.
Yeah. And then another line, unstoppable has no meaning if there's no direction. Asshat is what they said.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You can be unstoppable without direction.
Yeah. It means impossible to stop or prevent.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with direction?
Nothing.
Yeah.
So you could say the writer, Cy Spurrier, is just an idiot. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
Some of this dialogue was just absolutely stupid.
And another thing that bothered me was Beast in this. No, Beast was ready and willing to kill someone.
Yeah.
By slashing their throat out without a hesitation.
Yeah, he jumps down from the rafters and is like, "I will kill you."
Yes, and that's not Hank McCoy
at all.
That's not the Beast. This is wrong. It's just further proof that these are just evil plant pods.
Yes, and that these mutants on Krakoa are spoiled pieces of shit.
Yeah.
It's like
hippies. They're spoiled hippies. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Skip it.
Next one I got is Monkey Prince number 5.
That's a skip it for me.
I of all the ones so far, I felt this was probably the best issue. I wasn't as dumbfounded with this one. So his family moved to Amnesty Bay, and his evil henchman parents are working for Black Manta now.
Yes.
So there's a decent twist with a girl at his new high school as well. I didn't see that twist coming with the girl. The goth girl.
The goth girl.
Ooh, that's why. Look out for those goth girls. They're crazy.
Yeah, correct.
And but yeah, this was actually a decent comic this week. The art, dialogue, the pacing. I thought it was all right. I had nothing to really complain about.
That's why I said I've been in and out of this series, and it's like I miss Jack and shit. Literally, like nothing happened between issue 1 and this. It felt like it was just like
it's a new arc. Yeah,
yeah. It's like okay, I didn't miss anything.
No,
I just think they're not having enough fun with it. That's all. That could be more fun. I equated it. Okay. Needs to be Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what this needs to be. Yeah. And this character, in this one, it's like going to this new place. He lost his power. Like he's asking people, like, "Oh, is this person exists? Does this person exist here at this school? And it's like, why would you think that? But I don't know. I don't have a lot of fun with it. Okay. I think it could be more fun.
Like I said, it's okay. It's just okay. Yeah. Next one I've got is The Flash 5 and 6.
God, you have some meh for you? This
the reason why I'm making this as a meh is because, how should I say this? I hate the art in this.
This art is fucking terrible.
Which is why I know there's a certain demographic of people who love this art. I think it's the Steven Universe demographic. So if you love Steven Universe, Thundercats Roar, I'm sure you will love this art. We hate it. It is amateur. It's Bush League. It's horrendous on the eyes.
Yeah, this comic is nigh unreadable because the art is so terrible.
Yeah,
it was a struggle for me to get through this, and by the end, I was like, I can never look at this again. Like it is so bad, and the story sucks on top of that.
Yeah, so I think they're about half and half as far as good and bad goes for this. So yeah, but yeah, there you go. Archer and Armstrong #2 forever.
Yeah, you didn't read it.
Yeah. So I did read this one.
Okay.
Since clearly you didn't read it, Kyle. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's better than the first issue. They're traveling across the globe trying to make Armstrong immortal again, and hilarity ensues. The end. Art is solid. I'll give it that. So there you go. That's it. That's all that happens.
Okay. Very succinct.
Yep. Next one I got is Invincible Red Sonja, #9. It's a meh.
Okay.
Sonya battles in an arena. She wins. They drink and party. She gets more politically correct clothing because the attire right here.
Yeah.
That's evil.
It's hot.
Yep. And they set sail and there's a city on fire. That end. There you go. Nah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun. This is
here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
The last meh.
Okay.
Dark Crisis.
Crises.
#1. I guess I had this toward the middle of my pack, and I think I was pretty dead on with that when I read this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a panel in this that says someone's holding up a sign that says "Death is meaningless."
Yes.
Actual words.
Literally on the sign. Yeah.
That about sums this up.
Yes.
Yeah. And what the hell is the tone of this?
Good question. I was going to ask you that.
The tone goes all over the place, from serious to jokey jokes.
Yep.
Back to serious, back to jokey jokes. Like very jokey. I'm like,
incredibly. Like people are taking this way too lightly.
Like John is taking this way too lightly.
Yeah.
You know, you're having jokes with Jace Fox and you know whatever, it's Wonder Girl, and it's like, you do know the world is on fire, right? And you need the Justice League. You do realize that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's going around trying to recruit people to the Justice League and make a new one. Yeah. And cracking jokes. Yeah. And everyone's like, sure, I'll join. No thanks. No. Okay. Sure. Why not? No. It felt very weird to me. Yeah. I'm just like, isn't this supposed to be taken seriously? Like, look at the cover of this.
Yeah.
Like, this is your big event right now.
Yeah.
And it's seen as a joke.
Yes. It is turning into a hard whiff.
But then it gets serious.
And look, another thing, I'll say this again. Deathstroke will not be at a candlelit vigil for the Justice League. It would not blow out a candle for them. No. Not happening. Yeah, it's incredibly stupid and is as dumb as Dr. Doom crying at seeing the Twin Towers falling. It's like, no, that doesn't work. No, not happening. Yeah, like I said, cults are going crazy all over the globe. It's end of days, mystics, and they can't find the Justice League or any proof of what happened to the Great Darkness.
Nope.
Apparently.
Nothing.
Yeah. And did Superboy call Wonder Girl's horse a they?
Yes.
Was he afraid to misgender a horse?
Yes.
Fuck, Josh, took some fucking balls. And then Superboy begins his recruitment, and the people he asks,
I mean,
and their answers, some are head scratching. Like there's a 9-panel grid.
Yes.
Some of those answers are head scratching. Some make sense, but some are head scratching.
Yeah, and the people you're asking, some of that, it's like, this is who you're asking.
But I will say the best page in this, the best page was Black Adam. It just, he is the voice of reason.
Yes.
In the voice of the audience. in this comic, and the one goddamned adult, saying what we're all thinking about John's choices.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're stupid. These choices suck.
Yes.
You're not the Justice League. You never will be the Justice League.
Yes.
Grow up and go home, basically.
Yeah. Perfect. Piss off. Yeah. I loved it. And it's like just after John just shows off the new Stunning and Brave League, and Black Adam, you just see him just like rolls his eyes, just like get the fuck out of here. Just don't waste my time. Yeah.
It's kindergarten.
It is perfect. It's perfect. I loved it. Pitch perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. And at the end, we get teased of a big death, or is it? Because he's actually merged with Cyborg now.
Yes,
I put that up in our community page. Yeah, so if you weren't reading this, if you weren't reading Titans Academy, you wouldn't know this.
No,
but yeah, Beast Boy is a hologram.
Yes,
and if you didn't know, and this gunshot amounts to nothing ultimately.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So Beast Boy is fine. He is alive. Yeah. So bear in mind, he is a hologram. That is, he is not dead. And we see Pariah's goal, and I think it makes sense at the end. Those last 2 pages.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping I understand this correctly. So maybe you can help me with this.
Okay.
He's using hope as a weapon.
Yep.
But using the death of the Justice League to destroy the multiverse.
I think so.
So by heroes having the hope and building it up, and then killing those heroes, he's using that as the weapon. All that hope build up.
I think so.
He's edging them.
Yes,
he's edging them on the hope.
Yes.
Then
just.
Yep. All right.
Pull the rug out.
Pull the rug out. Okay. Yeah, killing the hope to destroy the multiverse. This was not the best way to start this off.
No, I said they missed the mark and they stumbled out of the gate.
Yeah.
Horribly.
Final Crisis started off better than this.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say. And hell, the worst event, Heroes in Crisis, started off better than this. Jesus. Yeah. When you have a panel saying death is meaningless, this is low stakes and Bush League. So I don't know if you saw this. There's a big buyback for issue 2 of.
Oh no.
Yeah. They put out a big buyback for Dark Crisis number 2. So yeah, if you read this, it's like, yeah, you can have them.
Sense why.
You can have them. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they were trying to accomplish. I really don't know what they were trying to accomplish in this. It would be nice to have been a fly on the wall in the writer's room when they weren't paneling this out and they weren't discussing it. Yeah. When you just hear crickets in the room because nobody's working on it and it's like, oh shit. So they had to cobble something together, and I feel like I don't know if it was too many cooks in the kitchen. Like if everyone had their own little take on.
I don't think anyone was there to help Josh guide him. I don't think anyone was there to tell Josh that's not a good idea.
Like, dark is in the title.
Yeah,
you probably should stay away from jokes.
Yeah,
just
half the comic being jokes.
Just
about that.
Throwing that out there. Yeah. Probably not make this a joke.
Yeah,
I don't understand because you can't put these new characters in peril.
Nope.
Because if you do that,
they're protected.
Yes, you're attacking a certain class of people.
And before you know it, Twitter's going after you.
Yes.
And yep.
So they've backed themselves into a corner.
Yep. What do you do? Yeah. Well, I think we're going to see they're going to come in at the end and save the day. From judging by this.
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
At this point, it needs saving.
Yeah, because they're stunning and brave. So yeah.
Yeah, they are.
All right, on to the
skip-its.
All right, here we go. My first skip-it of the week is Quest Aside, number 2.
Really?
I got that. I really tried. I really tried to read this.
I kind of tried to read it. It's really dumb and boring as all hell.
I had to stop halfway through. I literally threw it down and said, I'm out.
Yep.
I couldn't finish it.
What is the point of this book?
It's just, I think it's like I said, it's like in the title, Quest Aside. You get heroes or characters in D&D, and it's just them sitting around in a bar drinking, BSing, jerking each other off, and just. Is it
supposed to be funny? Like,
I think it's supposed to be funny.
These are all the side quests.
Yes,
like I think, when they're not going on the main quest.
Yes, they're just hanging out in a bar drinking, jerking each other off.
Nobody cares.
Apparently, there's a certain segment of people that find it fucking hysterical. Yeah,
I don't get it. I've never been a D&D fan. Never played it. Never will. Never played Magic. No. Never done any of that crap. And I'm just like, what is the point of it? It's so boring.
It is.
Like, I want to see the quests. Even if they're the joke would be, let's do all of these stupid quests that nobody wants to do.
That would be fun, but like I think they're trying to do a Aqua Teen Hunger Force, because we know the heroes, but this is them at home.
Yes.
Just except that's funny. And it's irreverent, and there aren't a shit ton of characters you're trying to follow around.
Yes.
You're more or less following 3 and Carl. So you get 3.5 you're following around.
3.5, yeah.
And that's actually, like I said, it's actually funny. It's not funny at all.
No, I don't know what the jokes are supposed to be.
No.
If there are, they just go right over my head.
Yeah.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I think I can pick up a joke.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't get this book. It is such a mystery.
Yes. Next one I've got is Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor, number 1.
Really? I thought that would have been your number 1.
Not this week.
I do have Jane Foster and Mighty Thor.
You do? Oh my God.
Yeah, she is stunning and brave, though.
Yes, she is. Leading the way. So a mysterious female is recruiting those scorned and or defeated by Thor to get revenge in exchange for something.
We don't know yet. Yes.
No, we don't. Yeah. Then we get the silly Billy moments. It gets silly Billy.
Indeed.
Yeah. Like a non-date at a diner.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like people sitting around talking about not date stuff
for several hours. Yeah.
Yeah. They say several hours. Yeah.
And then hijinks in an apartment with Valkyrie's horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The horse.
And they have unions, Kyle.
Yeah.
Valkyrie horses have unions.
Thank God, because unions are great.
Did you know that, Kyle?
I didn't.
Isn't that goddamn fucking hilarious?
Yes, and relevant.
Yeah, Valkyrie horses have unions. Yeah.
I was curious.
Yeah. Always wanted to know that. Yeah.
At least they're protected.
Yeah. So goddamn fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Why aren't you laughing, Kyle? This writer's a genius.
It's too highbrow for me.
Clearly.
I'm too lowbrow.
Yeah. You should be reading the New Yorker. You should be reading Vox articles. Jesus, Kyle. Yeah. And Thor is missing somehow.
Yeah, I'm like, when does this take place?
Yeah.
Because there's another Thor book.
Yeah.
And he's not missing.
Yeah. Thor's missing somehow, some way. And so Odin is established he's in Meow Meow.
He is in Meow Meow.
So how the fuck does Odin not know where Thor is? He would have been with Thor.
Because Thor threw him to Jane Foster for reasons. I don't know why he should have just blown it up, but
this comic sucked. Look, I mean, it's just for the Jane Foster simp to jerk off to. This is terrible. This is terrible.
It's her putting Odin down. Like, she's like, don't think for 1 minute that I'm not strong enough without you to do this. It's like, you literally are 90 pounds soaking wet, and a stiff breeze would knock you over.
And you can barely lift a knife.
Yeah. So what you said was wrong, regardless of how strong you think you are. It was like, of course. How else is she wonderful and amazing and will stop everything and will be better than Thor? Yeah. Okay, continue.
I will not be back for issue 2. I am jumping off this crazy train.
Yeah, you make these characters impossible to lose, and it's like, what's the point of telling us? Yeah, no
stakes.
She's gonna win.
Drama. Yeah,
she's gonna save him. She's gonna save the day.
Yeah.
Why write it?
Yeah. Yeah. There have been throwing a fun wrench into the story. Like, she gets crazily assaulted, in her apartment, and it's like blown to shit.
Yeah.
And the people show up. They start slamming her head into the cabinet. It's like, where the fuck is Mjolnir at? Just like, and there you go.
Yeah, like frost giants show up and just constantly beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, it's like, there you go. That's a drama right there. I wouldn't see that coming.
Yeah,
because we all know they're protected. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Last panels are like her bloody hand, like in the rubble, like trying to reach
Mjolnir, just like inches away.
Just inches away. Reach it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Better story you won't get.
Nope. That is very true. Marauders number 3.
Huh. I'm shocked. I got that.
So almost everything about this comic is executed poorly or in the wrong way.
Yes, it is.
It is. Yeah. The dialogue, the art, the narrative, the coloring, it is all terrible.
Yes.
The coloring in this is some of the worst I've ever seen in my life.
It's awful.
And like 2 of the villains, I couldn't tell them apart. Nope. I'm like, what? That's Eric the Red.
I thought,
who are you? And just no,
it got lost.
Yes, the art and color terrible.
It's lazy.
The story is indecipherable.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. I know we have a Shi'ar versus the Krakoans.
Yes.
And Cassandra Nova on occasion popping up, but
I hate Cassandra Nova. I hate
she's
that
a
character.
villain. She is a villain.
She is a villain,
yeah.
and I hate her. And the character's stupid. And I'm just like, why are you here? Like, Shi'ar and then the Krakoa. That makes sense to me. It's like, okay, you got to fight, and then Marauders have to step in to prevent the. It's like that I can handle, but then you bring in these other characters to just throw wrenches at things. It's like. I'm getting confused as to who are you fighting anymore? Like,
no, I don't know who's fighting who.
I don't even know who's evil. Maybe they're all evil.
That's twist. Yeah, case
that's
point. Yeah, that's the twist. They are all evil. Yeah,
the Eternals are going to come in and kill them all.
We could only hope so.
And then the Avengers kill the Eternals.
Yep.
And
yay, humans win.
And then Galactus just destroys everything.
They waste everything else,
and then we start over again.
There we go. Hopefully with a whole new cast of writers.
Yes.
Yeah. This sucks.
This is a mess.
Sucks. All right. Next one I got is Last Bot Standing #2.
That's. I got that too. Thank
God
God you had me read it. I was on the edge of my seat with this piece of shit.
Like I said before, we have read almost every single old man type story. We've watched a lot of those type of films, even like the old gunslinger coming back.
I love it.
Yeah, there's a formula to it, to do it right, to do it well. This writer is like, no. We don't need any of that stuff. Let's do it this way. Let's make it boring. Picture that, boring. We're not going to focus on them. We're going to focus on everything else.
I'm with you. Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. We don't give a shit about him defending anyone. It's about the little rodent transformers. Yeah.
So we're gonna have awesome action scenes. Like we're gonna have awesome splash pages of this Transformer fighting stuff, right?
No. Fuck that.
Okay.
Talking.
Ooh.
We're gonna have robots talking.
But a little bit of talking. Like we're gonna make sure we see the art on the page, right? Because it's a comic book. Like you don't want 100 word bubbles.
Yes, we do, Kyle. We want 100 word bubbles. We want them talking about everything. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't understand.
Subvert expectations.
Oh.
So we need to subvert them. The Ryan Johnson method.
Okay.
Subvert expectations.
But he's the main character, right?
No, he's not. No.
The bunny mask is. The bunny bot.
Yes.
And the little kid. Or not an old little
Slightly.
Kid. Okay. So what's the story about again?
About a town.
Okay.
On the brink.
Of?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you when I finish the 5th issue.
Oh, the 5th issue. Okay, we're on issue 5. That's good.
I can't, this comic sucks.
It is so bad. There are I shit you not. I swear to God, there was probably at least 40 word bubbles. And each of them have 70 words in each one. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I refuse to read this. I'm not reading it.
A good note to make is when you're writing word bubbles, dialogue, and everything. Try to keep the dialogue to I think it's 20 words.
Like a PowerPoint.
Yeah,
makes sense because people will give up and not read it, especially when it's boring as all hell.
In an 8-point font.
Yeah,
sell 7-point.
Yeah, I opened up a page and I was just I couldn't even see the art, and I'm just nope, because none of this is important.
No,
this book is boring as all hell,
and it is a shame. And I'm going to because I want to see where this goes. I don't want to read this, but I'm going to because I want to see if it does get better. Probably won't, but we'll see where it goes. Yeah,
it's have you not seen Unforgiven?
Well, not just that. I mean, not even shit. I mean, how True Grit.
True Grit. Yeah.
Logan. Did you not read The Dark Knight Returns? Did you not read The Last Ronin?
Old Man Logan.
Okay. Oh, watch it. Yeah, read Old Man Logan. Hell, watch Logan.
Yeah.
There's so many stories that did it better, and this just took a shit on that method. And no, that sucks. Do it this way.
You could almost do this step by bloody step, and you could have 3 panels of dialogue, and that's literally all. And you could write this story. And you can make it the same length and still get the story across with that much dialogue. I guarantee it.
But most of these characters they're focusing on are absolute dog shit, and no one cares.
Yeah.
And no one cares about. I don't care about.
Nope.
So.
I don't care about any of them.
Nope.
Skip it.
Skip it. Next one I got Rocketeer number 3.
I got that too.
It is a shame. I really wanted to like this. I really tried, but nothing of substance is happening.
It is so boring.
Yeah.
And we get 2.5 pages of Rocketeer.
Yeah. The race, we get the race, we get drinking, more drinking. Female pilot is lesbian.
Shocker.
Yeah, shocker.
I didn't see that.
I didn't. They never do that. Never do that.
No.
Nope.
Never read that anymore.
And Betty don't need a man to save her.
Thank God. We don't need the Rocketeer.
You don't need, the end. It's like, wait, you're just end it right there?
Isn't this called the Rocketeer?
Yeah.
Not Betty?
Yeah. Yeah, it really sucked. It really stupid. It's taken a steep dive. Yeah.
They have no direction and they have no idea what they're trying to convey.
No, they are. They're showing Rocketeer as a dunce and it's all about Betty.
And it's like, why tell that story? Mm-hmm. And the Great Race.
There's nothing great about it.
There's nothing great about it. And it is like 3 pages and nothing happens. It's like, you don't even get a race. Like it's the race to the next city to stop and drink and get into a fight.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, what? Mm-hmm. You don't even get the Howard Hughes character doing it. He's doing something nefarious, but I don't care.
No.
So this is such a miss. And the art's good.
Yeah,
but
it's wasted.
It's a waste.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
All right, next one I got is Betty Page number 4.
Okay, I have you already talked about Zero War. Okay. Fortnite X Marvel Zero War.
All right, so real quick, Betty Page. Now it's Native Americans and aliens now.
Oh.
So it's Betty Page and her wine drinking BFFs. They go through the jungle.
Okay.
In non-appropriate attire.
I love it.
And having more wine breaks and snacks.
As they should.
And talking.
As they should.
And I swear this was written by a middle school girl. It's like, wait a minute, this is the exact same fucking setup the last 2 issues. This is ridiculous.
Yes. It's the Batman 66 you make this leap in logic that makes no sense. And it's like, oh, that solves the puzzle.
No, it's like, can we get this, please?
Yeah, I want more of that. You don't get any of that.
None of the hell in the last issue, we didn't get any of that either. It's like
nothing.
Could there always be like one point in any of the issues where her clothes just
you can write it in because you're fighting zombie mummies that shoot laser beams. It's like you thought that up.
Yeah. it buy it for the cover. The story is stupid. If you're I don't mean to insult middle school girls, but if you're a middle school girl, I'm sure you'll like this. So
that's probably true. This book is boring as all hell. I don't care about Fortnite. I never will care about Fortnite. And this comic doesn't make me want to go out and play Fortnite on the console or on my phone.
I will say the Batman, the DC one did.
Yes.
Because I'm like, this is actually pretty cool. I'm like discovering it along with him. But this is just exposition dump.
Yeah, it's almost like the Transformers Last Man Standing or whatever the hell it's called. It's like this. I'm just like, stop. like just take a. You should have had a character in there. Like, okay, shut up now. Like Spider-Man should have been like, okay, can you shut up now?
Yeah. Shut your mouth. Yeah. Everything you're saying is stupid.
Right? Yep. I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't really care. So yeah, this book sucked. So, but if you're a fan of Fortnite, I guess there's something there for you.
Yeah. Let's say that for. Well, I got Batman Beyond number 3.
What?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
I got that. This is a mean-spirited book.
It really is.
Very mean. Barbara in this, very mean-spirited.
So I read this. And I'm like, did I really just read this? Did this really just happen? Yeah, Barbara. She's a handful of sunshine, isn't she?
Holy shit!
She's a handful of sunshine.
It's like you need to retire. Like you should have retired years ago. If this is how cynical you are,
how the hell hasn't she killed herself by now?
Oh, she would have drank herself to death 10 years ago.
Yeah. Read the first several pages and you'll see what we're talking about. It's like, who the fuck pissed in your Cheerios every single day for the last 30 years? Jesus Christ.
I'm shocked how old I am. I'm 32.
Was that the heat? Oh, God. That's great. That's a great joke. Yeah. And I'm fairly certain that if the mayor was missing for over 32 hours, the police commissioner would not have been at a retirement ceremony and would be working to find him.
Yes. regardless of who threw that said party.
Yes. Yeah. And then Terry goes on a date with a policewoman cop lady.
Yeah.
Policewoman cop lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wow. Yeah, we get Bendis levels of dialogue about her whole life and how depressing it was, and no one can be trusted. Everyone is evil. Capitalism is evil. Blah, blah, blah.
But you're a cop.
Yeah. And of course, hey, Terry's a simp and lets her smash his face into his food and into the table.
Correct. Yeah. Well, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. Somehow. Yeah. Well, he's a man. So.
Well, yeah. He's white.
Oh no, he's part Asian. Kind of. Yeah. So.
Well, that's technically white.
Wait, technically white. So yeah, he did deserve it. Yeah.
Ipso facto, he's
white. Yeah. Ipso facto, you're Ben Affleck. Yeah. And so I guess he must be end up being punished because he's like, oh, next time I'm going to show you my true face. It's like what the hell is wrong with you, Terry?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? And did I mention this is the Batman comic? Oh, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, yeah. He doesn't show up until the last 2 pages.
Correct, Amundo. He's going undercover.
Yeah.
He's got to go undercover.
So, fuck this comic.
Indeed.
That's all I gotta say. Yeah. Jackson, Kelly, Lansing, you guys go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
God, this sucks ass. How they're getting so many writing gigs, I do not understand. No. Jesus Christ.
Sail upwards.
Yes, you do. Just like in Hollywood.
It's the dream.
What
do you got?
I got Dark Knights of Steel 7-12.
Really?
Yes.
That is not in your top 10?
No.
Really?
No. I hated this comic.
Yeah, I got it down here too.
Oh my god! Holy shit! I was shocked. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be an interesting top 10.
Yeah. This was the first one that.
This was another one.
Tom Taylor's back to his old self of being an asshole.
This was very mean spirited, just like the Batman Beyond one. Yeah. So we learned that evil's a royalty, and how having kings is that's evil. Yeah.
Sure.
And
we had a thing called democracy.
Yeah. Haven't you heard of it?
Yeah. It's like new with like the Teen Titans and stuff.
Yeah. Kings and queens are evil. Yeah. Remember that. Yeah. Kings and queens are evil. Don't forget that. Yeah. Like you said, you just said these Titans and the Kents, they're all of them just a bunch of self-righteous douchebag assholes.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. The speeches they go on, the diatribes, just lecturing Bruce and everything.
It's grandstand. It's like, Jesus, shut up. Yeah. We get it.
Yeah, just doing everything they can to belittle and vilify Bruce.
100%.
Yes, screw them.
Because that'll get somebody to change their mind and be like, oh, maybe you're right.
Well, it's kind of like it's like Twitter, the comic.
Mm-hmm.
You have a hot take on something, and then you get a shit ton of assholes, saying how you're wrong. You need to correct yourself. You're evil. This. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I was wrong. I should be. Yeah, this is Twitter, the comic. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And he thinks this is somehow profound.
Yeah.
And this is just, it's like, what happened to the fun?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gone. Like you just suck the air out of the room with this issue. And it's like all the goodwill you had beforehand, the fun story, it is now tainted with this bullshit.
Yes.
And going forward, it will be tainted with bullshit. I don't care how cool it gets.
No,
it doesn't matter at this point.
No, and the main artist, he's gone. The artist is not on this one. So
there you go.
I don't blame him. He probably read the script and said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah, he's like, really?
So all I'm gonna say is, fuck this comic too.
Aww.
Yeah. Look, I know people really do. They simp over Tom Taylor. This comic sucks ass. I'm sorry if you like this. I don't get it. No, it is not for me.
Yeah,
maybe because I put in some critical thinking when I'm reading it. I'm not even drinking alcohol right now, and I'm being.
That's true. This doesn't even happen in the comic.
No, it doesn't. That's a fucking lie. That's the main cover.
This doesn't happen.
Main cover.
Doesn't happen.
No,
does not happen. So, another reason to hate that book.
Yes, absolutely. And the last one I've got is Nubia, Queen of the Amazons.
I got one more.
Okay.
I got the Multiversity Teen Justice #1 Pride, whatever.
I went easy on that one. I said that one for a little bit later.
I hated this book. I hate all these characters. These characters are trash. The art is awful. I just all around wasn't a fan of these characters. They're all derivatives of derivatives of derivatives at this point, and they're all incredibly obnoxious in this. And the main character, kind of female nerd, doesn't talk to anybody. It's like, Jesus God, stop with these characters that nobody cares about. And I hated everything about this book. So I say skip it. All right. Now the best of the worst.
The best of the worst, because she is just so stunning and brave.
She is the greatest.
Nubia, Queen of the Amazons. Woo! Queen of the Amazons.
Slay Queen. Yeah.
2 positives for this. I'll give 2 positives.
Okay.
1, this J. Lee cover is solid.
I didn't see that. That's a good cover.
Yeah. There's 1. Okay. 2, the opening of this is actually pretty good. I'll say that.
Yeah.
The opening is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to ignore the self-righteous protesting of deforestation. And then, yeah, it's a solid opening.
Yeah.
But after that, it is stupid between the art.
Yes.
Floating islands.
Yes.
People smiling like they're a part of a cult. I got to show this. I mean, we can show it because the comic's out today. So I'm saying, F that. I'm pulling an audible. It is creepy. It is downright creepy when you see these. Look at how they're smiling. They just look like they're part of a fucking cult. It's nuts.
They all drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, they're all drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah, it's nuts. It's like, what the hell is wrong with all of you? Yeah, and of course, Nubia is she's told, how amazing she is as a queen.
Well, she is.
Validation, check. Got to have that.
Of course. And
then we get Amazon's shooting the shit with Justice Leaguers for 10 pages or so.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, just
standing around.
Yeah. Oh, and Amazon is using the Justice League computer to update her social media account.
It's important.
Yeah. Isn't that fucking hilarious, Kyle? Yeah.
Gotta somewhere.
Update the social media, the Justice League computer. Yeah. God, fuck my eyes. Yeah. And shocking, there's explosions at the peaceful protest. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, I would have thought.
Not in a million years.
Yeah, no. Yeah. CNN told us the same thing. Peaceful protest. Yeah. This was incredibly stupid and not worth any $5 or $4. No, do not read this comic. It is stupid.
Yeah. So a couple things. So the deforestation thing, it's a myth. There are more trees now than there were 100 years ago for numerous reasons. But one, we're not a farming, agriculture reliant society anymore. So we're not chopping down trees to build farms. Hence why there are more trees now than there were 100 years ago. So your whole theory on that is stupid. Secondly, you have protesters with signs made out of paper that were originally trees at one point, and you're holding them up in demonstration of deforestation. Moron.
It reminds me of the scene from the movie Armageddon when Bruce Willis is golfing and you see like the Greenpeace jackasses on that shitty boat, and he's just like, how much gas that piece of shit boat's pumping out right now?
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, it's true.
You're at a deforestation rally and you have a sign made out of paper.
Yeah,
you're a dumbass. It's like, what?
If you want to see it done right, I mean, I don't recommend seeing the movie. I do recommend seeing the movie because a bunch of self-righteous college kids get killed. It was the Green Inferno. Yes, because they weren't holding up. They were tying
themselves to trees.
Tying themselves to trees. There you go. Yeah,
could have done that.
Yeah,
but that would require art.
Yeah,
and effort and a brain cell.
Yes.
Instead, let's have them hold signs
made out of cardboard. Yeah.
I saw that and I'm like, oh my God, you're stupid. And that could have been the reason. I doubt it. I'm not going to give him that much credit. So you're stupid. This book is stupid.
Yes. So there you have it, guys. Yeah. Under an hour. How about that? Not bad.
Sweet.
Those are the worst of the week. What do you think, guys? Are we 100% correct? 0% incorrect? Let us know in the comments. And once again, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. And let me know if you like my new Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 shirt. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Remaster, right?
Yes, it is. Love that movie.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys again here very shortly with the top 10. See ya.